the most important thing that I feel like a lot of people miss out on is talking about your marriage, not the wedding day. That's just for a day. Talk about the expectations that you have of each other in terms of finances. You know, how will you save? You know, when money comes in, is it coming into one account? How do you just wrap your head around finances? How are you going to raise your children? What kind of lifestyle do you see yourselves having? And I find that a lot of people are so busy dreaming about the wedding day, they forget to talk about the marriage and the expectations that they have of the marriage and from their spouse to be.
What's going on? So I agree with everything that young lady just said. I think that is where a lot of people make mistakes when it comes to not necessarily just marriages, just when they decide to take the relationship to the serious level. I think a lot of people are afraid of having these conversations because they're worried about losing the person. And I think that you have people that they get intoxicated with that honeymoon phase, that they almost forget to, to have certain conversations. And I know we've all done it. There was a time where you was probably on date number 3 through 10, and that person said something about how they would raise their kids or treat their kids, and you was like, huh? But you didn't let that kind of ruin y'all's date night, and you end up liking that person, but you never revisited these kind of topics. You never revisited you a guy and you dating a woman who doesn't understand money management. Now, you got a lot of women that are probably going to be like, money management. I live across the street from a home that's for sale. It's 1.4 million. The home right across the street is 900,000, worth 900,000. And the people, I'm real cool with the people that sold their house last year. And I'm really cool with the new people. That house sold for 1.5 million last summer. I remember having a conversation with the new people, and he made a comment about, yeah, we're gonna try to cut back this summer and do a lot of road trips. Cut back. He lives in a $1.4 million home, and they're still cutting back. The people across the street, I noticed that that they're really cool, and I remember him saying, yeah, we're gonna try to not eat out so much. This is the conversations that these people are having. Yeah, we're gonna try not to eat out so much this fall, these next couple months. I know females that sleep on blow-up mattresses that will look at me funny if I say, hey, let's go to the Texas Roadhouse. And the reason, I know I got a little off topic, but I wanted to kind of give examples of conversations that need to be had instead of waiting until marriage. These need to be had before you reach the year mark. And like I said, I think that people don't have these conversations because they're worried about losing the individual. They're having a good time. They feel like, oh man, this may work. This person may change. This person, they're not. Just some examples. I'll use myself. Sometimes you, as a person, may not want to come off as the goody two-shoes or the know-it-all or the judgmental type. You might feel like, oh, well, I don't want to make them feel bad or insecure. And that is another thing. Like, you're willing to suppress your boundaries. I'll use myself as an example. I kind of suppressed my relationship with God for a woman that I loved her very much, more than anything. And I suppressed my relationship with God just so she could feel comfortable. And no matter how that relationship turned out, that's on me. Because that's not how that's supposed to go. You know, and I think a lot of people had that kind of same, I guess you can say, experience. And a lot of people get married, get in serious relationships, and those conversations that you didn't have, they come back and bite you.